side of Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me, and I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly, but the prettiest young thing I ever saw. She was hot, well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know, yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it isn't, yeah, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said, I have a proposition. Every really want to take me home tonight. I said, what's that? And she said, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. So I sung the heart I wore when it came hard to breathe.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome everyone to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the New Orleans Saints and the Baltimore Ravens. Leading the Saints, that is head coach Kellen Moore. These guys just about set to go in this one. Running the show across the field, the head coach of the Ravens. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Welcome in, everybody. Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward, and I know all of us are ready for this new season to begin. And we're off from Baltimore. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Lamar now from the gun. He's got a man hooked. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Third and just 2 to go.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Henry's going to try to pick it up. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. So I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Going to the ground again on first. He stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Now he takes it. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Give right up the gut to Hill. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go. On first down, Jackson. And he's got it, it's in close. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You can't start much better than that.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So now we're going to look at the other offense as the Saints take the field. They'll be led out by the Louisville products. I know those folks are excited for him, as are the folks from Texas Tech and Oregon. Here's Tyler Shuck.
I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Then lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw, Shuck. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Not must have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Third and long, they're going to throw. It isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the defense comes through, that's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. Looking to return from the 29. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Ravens offense returning to the field for their 2nd possession. And so far they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And Kate, generally offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
The drive begins with Henry. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks to really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Lamar off the play fake. Nice catch along the sideline. Awesome body control to stay in bounds there. Ooh, but we've got a flag on the play. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. They'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Saints into the dime for this third down. Here he goes, third and long. Right back to Hill. This is caught. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. Some daylight through the 40. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Second drive coming up for the Saints offense. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punch, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. Off the play action, jump. Complete out to the right side. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Chuck now from the gun. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
And I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he could do it right there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. To the air on third and long. The right side, cut by Olave. He's going to wind up out of bounds on third down, so they're going to be forced to punt this away now. They'll punt it away again. Blake Gillikin coming back to the field. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And their goal is going to be doubling that 7-0 lead they have so far. Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. He needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got second and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Henry on second. And that one's forward for 82 yards. Stopped on that play by Danny Stutzman. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down. Throwing now on third and 2. Bails out of the pocket quick. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Flying down the middle with Henry. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
They go play fake with Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Jackson now on third. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line.
18. And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
This one's to Andrews outright. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
To Mark Andrews. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the Saints.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're advancing it well as they face second down. And again, it's Jackson. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
What? 180. It's up. Sit up.
Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. Fights his way through a tackle. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Here's Luke for the point after.
For the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
14. Saints nothing. Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we have been seeing so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go. 19, Charger, 19.
On play action, here's Shuck. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10.
Here we go, set.
Shuck looking to pass here. Screen here for Kamara. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
It's a nickel set for the Ravens. Third down. Third and long for him here. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. Blake Gillikin on to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. They're up 2 touchdowns and could make it a 3-score game here. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. It's a design boot. On the move, headed right. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Jackson trying again on 2nd down. And that one's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Chased out to his right. Caught by Flowers. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Jackson yet again. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Taking a chance to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Jordan Stout on now to punt. And they could really use a good one here. The New Orleans offense set to go now. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Shuck to throw. Finding Shaheed, back-to-back plays. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That is a textbook first down completion. It sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second down, looking for options. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Saints, first down. A gain of 21 yards. And the Saints.
Here's a give inside to Kamara. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
19, Tiger.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. And the caught by his back, Kamara. And they won't manage a ton. This gets to about the 26. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third down, here's Shuck. And the defender's there to knock this away, and that effort means it's fourth down. Jason Sanders on for the field goal. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards.
A 43-yard attempt.
Sanders sends it through. And that gets him back to within 11.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. We see the Ravens making their way out now. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Give to Henry on the inside handoff. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Big gain. Has him across the 40. And he takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
At the 48-yard line.
Jackson to throw it. Rolling out to his left. The left side caught by Andrews. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Forward. First down now, ball at the 33. Out of the gun, Henry. He has room past the 25. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play, down to the 19. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
No.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number one. Ravens holding the lead inside of M&T Bank Stadium. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Hey, Alpha, it's hot. It's hot. It's hot.
From the gun, Jackson. Finds his fullback. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. 2nd and 3 now.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 12-yard line.
From the gun, a run for Henry. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
Lamar off the play fake. Finds a man, right side. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They'll run here with Henry. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Sharp working from the gun. Hits his running back. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Saints, 1st down.
1st and 10. Here's Shuck. Finds a man. Deontay Johnson has it. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
19 Tigers.
Shuck now on 1st down. Connects with Johnson. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Off the play action. Chuck connects on the crosser. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Saints 1st down. He's going to throw it again. He's got Shaheed. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints chop some of the lead off before the half. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Saints make it an 11-point ball game.
21. Saints 10.
Reed now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. A designed run, Jackson keeping it. So entering the locker room, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. It's like the first day of school, isn't it? Week 1 of the 2026 NFL season. We're back for year 2 at EA Sports, so let's get into it. Our look around the NFL starts now. Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. It's the Browns at home to take on the Tennessee Titans. And it's the man with the 0 across his chest, Calvin Ridley. He's going to run a deep route, look it in, and he's gone. It's a 73-yard catch and run to the house. Next up, it's Santa Clara, California. Let's look in on the Niners. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And this is Dameon Pierce. The team got into the red zone. He gets into the end zone. A 10-yard touchdown run. The 49ers wind up winning this one in front of a home crowd to begin the new season. Lastly, let's go to MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants taking on the Cowboys. And this is Dak Prescott hooking up with his receiver, Jalen Tolbert. That's a perfect throw down the field, 33 yards for the score. This one's at halftime, and it's the Cowboys with the lead in the opener at the half. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Fielded at the 7. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. The Saints offense ready to start this third quarter. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. First call here coming from the shotgun. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Chuck now from the gun. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Brought down before the return gets far. Baltimore running its offense out now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. And off headed right. It's Hill. Small gain there. Maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Going back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to be bottled out just a few yards into that second down run. To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Pistol snap to Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. Takes it in at the 26. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Here comes the Saints offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. On play action, here's Shump. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And a 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, New Orleans.
Chuck to throw. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. So the offense still... moving forward as roughing the passer overrules that incomplete pass. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. Running it after the penalty. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first at second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? You can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
They'll run with Kamara. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
8 yards to go as they get set on second and goal. Trying the air now. Here's Shump. Brought in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
And it's incomplete on third and goal.
Well, that's one he chalked up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Sanders sends it through. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
And this drive will start inside the 25. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Going with King Henry here. Bringing in his 6 yards to begin this one. We got second and 4. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
Lamar now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just Just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
180. Sit on.
Lamar back to throw. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. First down now, ball at the 33.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone now. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Second and 5 at the Saints' 12-yard line.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line.
Here we go, third and less than a yard. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens lead by 14. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens lead by 15 now.
28. Saints 13. Tyler Luke to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Saints take over.
The Saints come marching onto the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Saints to the line now. First and 10. Back now, pressure coming. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. Running behind center with Kamara. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
The throw left side finds Johnson. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Dumps it off to his running back. And this is picked up by the Ravens. And they're going to take possession of the football. They're going to do it deep on their own side of the field.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them kids going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. The offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. First down, here's Lamar. Gets everything he has under this one. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. A draw now. This is Henry. He's going to squeeze about 8 yards out of that run block. That brings up 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he'll get it up to the 27. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Henry on the option. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Kobe Dean in on the tackle. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Running once more with Henry. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. And he's dropped. They got there with a sack. And that brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Ravens have the football, and more importantly, partner, a solid lead. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. He's hit before he can get anything on that return. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. They lost it in enemy territory their last time out. Never a spot you want to fumble. So I imagine, Brock, it's going to be 2 hands on the football as they return to the field. Ravens get him. Down he goes. A nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on 2nd down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
Shot working from the gun. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And he slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that 1st down.
16 yards.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Zone read here and hand off to Kamara. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a good failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Shotgun snap to Sharp. What a hit, and the ball's loose. The Ravens pick it up. So they steal away possession and add some extra yards for their offense after that fumble return.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, push that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. A give right side to Henry. Man, those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's out to just a yard.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 36-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Completed over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Third down, they need 7.
Brings up third down and 7.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Has a left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds. And that's going to bring up 4th down. On now comes their punter.
On the coverage.
And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. The New Orleans offense set to go now. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense has eaten, it's been a tough watch.
No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for them. This one makes it 3rd down.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got a lot behind this one. They connect on the deep shot. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. There it is, touchdown New Orleans. The Saints can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. Deontay Johnson with the touchdown. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? What? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
Ali to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Play fake, Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. This one's to Andrews out right. And this one does not go far. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little shorter than 35. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Flying down the middle with Henry. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Bringing their full steam ahead, but we ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
This is Henry on 2nd. He stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Looking to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. They'll send out the punting unit. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. Oh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. All the left side. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Finds a man underneath. It's Camaro. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. They've got first down here from the 36.
A gain of 7. And the Saints first down.
Chuck now from the gun. Gets this to Johnson. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To throw again here, it's Chuck. Hits him on the end route. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
He will not score, but that does set him up for awkward. First and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
It's a gain of 48 yards. That's another Saints first down.
Kamara's going to try to punch it in. He's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Schaub looking to pass here. Pushing for the end zone, and it lost the football. It's not loose. And this is picked up by the Ravens. Their offense going to take over a much better field position as they get a bunch on that fumble return.
I'll tell you, Kate, by now, I think it's as much between the ears problem as it is anything technical ball security problem. After 3 fumbles in a game, he's got to get his head on right there on the sidelines before they will ever trust him to hang on the ball again.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. The drive begins with Henry. And give him 6 on the run as that play takes us to the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens leading by 8. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
180. Sit on. 180. 180.
Another run for Henry. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Setting up to pass. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. Down to the 10. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Such an exciting play lost. Because of that penalty. And this offense now left to think of their next call as they make the long walk back down the field. They'll run here following the penalty. He's caught just as he crossed the line of scrimmage. Might have picked up a yard. It's going to be 2nd down. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They're going to pass it here. Buying some time left. Now he takes it. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the pistol, Henry. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one connects. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. Hill. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that forces them to 4th and goal. Here's Tyler Luke in a high-pressure spot. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Luke knocks it through. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. 1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Now Shuck to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
We'll send him over right. Throwing again on 2nd down. Here's Shuck. No place to go. Ravens take him down. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
A loss of 3 yards. And it's 3rd.
To throw.
3rd and 15.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here. Trying to push deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
And the Saints, 1st down.
So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today, getting the win in Week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 into 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it can get you playing at a midseason level in the early goings of a season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.